Good morning, children. Hope you all are good. So, children, we were reading Animals, our new poem by Walt Whitman. I have already told you, children, that in this poem, the poet, he compares man to animals. He finds that man lacks many virtues that animals possess. So he feels very happy when he is among the animals. He wants to live among the animals because they are calm, they are self contained. Okay, I have already explained you the first stanza and the second stanza, that animals, they do not grumble about their conditions, nor do they cry over their sins like humans do. And according to the poet, children, no animal is dissatisfied or crazy about possessing more and more things. Our human desires never finish. We are always desiring for more and more, isn't it? Now, today we will understand the third stanza. I'll read it for you. Not one kneels to another, nor to his kind that lived thousands of years ago. Not one is respectable or unhappy over the whole earth. So they show their relations to me, and I accept them. They bring me tokens of myself, they evince. Underline the word, children, evince. It means reveal the presence of. Okay. They bring me tokens of myself, they evince them plainly in their possession. I wonder where they get those tokens. Did I pass that way huge times ago and negligently drop them? So, children, here the poet says that no animal bows down his head in respect to another or to his ancestors who lived thousands of years ago, like humans do. No animal is considered worthy of respect. No one is worried about the earth. So, in this way, animals show that they belong to the poet and he accepts them as his own. Animals remind the poet of original characteristics which animals still retain. And the poet wonders, children, from where the animals get these characteristics. Okay. Now, children, the central idea. Let's talk about the central idea. One that I have already told, the difference between human beings and animals. While they both were initially similar, we all know that. But man had gradually lost virtues, while animals still remain the same. They show these tokens of goodness. These tokens are self-containment, happiness, peaceful, thankful. Okay. So this is the central idea, children, which I want everyone to note down. Okay. Now one more thing, children. In this poem, the poet has already made it very clear that animals, they are far better than human beings. He finds the reasons for human suffering. One is dissatisfaction. And all the actions of human beings are with selfish motive. But animals, they are not like this. Okay. So with this, children, we finish the poem. And rhyme scheme, I told you it's a free verse, so there is no rhyme scheme. Some examples of alliteration are there, children. Like one you will see in second stanza, the mania of owning things. So repetition of N sound is there. Mania, owning things.